Oh my. Come on, babe. She's a fully qualified mess. It's looking delicious and curdled. Happy birthday, me. Oh, what a mess. We haven't even started. In preparation for my 25th birthday on Monday, I'm going to be baking myself a birthday cake. I'm pretty much going to be following the recipe that I made last year because I remember enjoying it. I don't know, my taste buds may have changed, but I'm going on about how good it is, so it must be good. And I'm going to make it a vegan cake, which means no eggs, no dairy, but all the taste. Honestly, I seem a bit weird. It's because I've probably walked about 50,000 steps this morning. I can't even count how many shops I went to try and find some dairy-free cream cheese, and I've come back with none. It's deceptively hot outside as well, and I wore a coat. I feel a bit bedraggled, but that's something a good cake can't fix. Let's go over to the KitchenAid, shall we? Focus. Just to compound the heat in this room, I've obviously preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius if you're interested, and that's making me sweat even more. So if you notice a sweaty upper lip during this video, then I can only apologise. I promise I won't get it in the cake batter. Ugh! That reminds me of Miss Trunchbull.
Cookie sweat and blood went into this cake.
What? Every single time? Can someone explain why every single time a bit of black comes onto my hands? I don't get it. Where's it coming from? Trusty cup measures. We're going to start with dry ingredients. If this doesn't work, I'll just bake another one. Like, I wouldn't put it past me to try 4 or 5 different cake bakes in one day. That's the Virgo in me. I'm actually going to change the recipe a little bit, and I'm going to add almond flour because I know that that works well. Not that I don't trust my past self. She is capable of making some bad decisions, and I feel like mixing 2 different flours is something that I maybe could have done. Just a suggestion, 2020 Erin. This angle is interesting. Maybe not. Oh, but you see, no, better. When it comes to birthday cakes, I really don't think there's any such thing as too much sugar. So we'll start conservatively with the cup of sugar. And I don't want to jump ahead and give you any spoilers, but we're also going to be using applesauce here in this recipe, so that gives it a nice bit of extra added sweetness, but also it acts as the egg because it's a vegan bake, and that's science. My golden ratio when it comes to baking soda and baking mind blank powder is pretty much double baking powder to half the baking soda, unless it's something like an oat flour, which is so
Thick and stodgy
that you're going to need more of the baking soda to lift it. So, oh wait, should I make a buttermilk? I'm going to make a buttermilk. Be right back. Catch you in a minute. Vegan buttermilk is plant milk mixed with an acid like vinegar or a lemon, just so we get some bubbly carbonation going on, and then it can react with the baking soda. Something was building in my throat the entire time then, and it was very tricky to get through that sentence. Anyway, I feel like we haven't caught up properly in a little bit. So I'm going home this weekend to celebrate. This video is actually coming out after that I've gone home, so I'll be back in Manchester by the time this comes out. So ignore everything I just said. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. To be honest, I think we're just gonna go to Costco or something, like have a day out. Maybe at a shopping centre. No extravagance here. Maybe go to the cinema, but I go to the cinema an awful lot, so like the novelty's kind of worn off. You know, I like to do me sort of fortnightly solo dates at the cinema. So I sort of feel like they're a non-event anymore. And I think I'm at the point where I prefer going by myself, because then no one can yip-yap, you know. Yip-yip. Right! Okay. I've tried to change the settings on the camera so I appear less pale, because I swear, though I am pale in real life, I'm not as pale as I come across on camera. After trying to fix it for about, I don't know, far too long, it's made no difference. I don't know what to say, you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm adding a pinch of salt to the dry ingredients. Oh, I made a joke about how salt was my favourite seasoning in an Eat With Me video, and someone commented going,
"Salt, really, girl?"
And I thought, geez, lighten up, won't you? It was a little joke. I don't know what my favourite seasoning is. I haven't thought about it that deeply, but I do like salt. But like, live and let live. I haven't even looked at the recipe. I'm a genius. I basically just automatically did what I wrote down anyway. Might as well have the wet then. It feels too early in the day. I'm not going to measure these out because I know each of these little pouches are a 1/4 cup, so 2 of them will be 1/2 cup, which is what I need for this recipe. Watch the way it comes out.
Nice.
Nice. Am I a 12-year-old boy? Ready? I've said this before, babies have a great bloody life. These are fantastic. And as for the buttermilk, it's nice and Is that a ghost or a cat? It's looking delicious and curdled. That's actually gross. Yogurt. Dare I go a day without adding yogurt to a bake? No. This batter is so thick. I feel like, ooh, it is sweet. Okay, I think I'm gonna add maybe some nut butter. Not much though, because I feel like that's a good texture in terms of batter. Do you know, I was gonna add sunflower seed butter, but that has a tendency to turn green. A bit of baking science again, it's the chlorophyll that reacts with the heat to make it turn green. So just for birthday aesthetic purposes, perhaps we'll stick to something like peanut butter. Darling. The mess. That's not okay. Figgy wiggy. Scene stealer. Oh my god. I was looking for the almond butter and it just so happens that I was using it as a tripod. I'm so stupid. That happens way too often. Ooh. If it's anything like the raw mix, happy birthday. Happy birthday, me. Oh my fucking god. You know, I would love it if I could say I did that on purpose so I can make a good clickbaity thumbnail, but that was a genuine accident. Good thing I have a shit ton of ingredients. I'm gonna do it again. But first I'm gonna clean. Worst things have happened. Worst things have happened. The way this tastes nicer though. Maybe that was meant to happen. I'd say about once a week I drop a bake. It's pretty standard practice. Alexa, set timer for 40 minutes. 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Starting.
Right, I'm back with a mediocre thud. I just sat out on the balcony for a little bit while the cake was baking. It's got about 10 minutes left, so I thought I'd crack on with the icing. This bowl is still dirty. This has actually been chaos. I've had quite a few questions, like DMs, asking if I'm anxious or worried about turning 25, and do you know, I wasn't. But then I had so many people asking if I was, I thought, bloody hell, maybe I should be. But no, I'm not. I've not got a particular plan, because I'm enjoying living in the moment too much and I don't want to ruin that by thinking too much ahead, because I know I'll just worry myself unduly when I just don't need to. I don't need to. The correct way to carry a spoon. What we want here is just something thick enough that's going to get stuck to the roof of my mouth. That is the goal with icing. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Yep. Some of this to make it pink. It's nice subtle pink. Oh, actually. Yeah. Time for the lobster gloves. Ooh, a tiny bit brown on top, but that's nothing that a bit of icing can't fix. Yum. It's giving me a Hagrid's cake to Harry. In all honesty, I don't think this is going to be the final cake. I'm going to do a few tries before, you know, I settle on the one that I actually want to have for my birthday. Sprinkles, of course. Oh, it's kind of cute. So I did some chocolate marbling on top as well. I mean, that may be a little bit of overkill, but in my defense, I'm just having a bit of fun here. This isn't going to be the actual cake. Ooh, cuts like a baby. Cuts like a baby. I meant it cuts like soft like a baby. Come on, babe. Ooh. She's a fully qualified mess. No doubt about that. Kind of love her though. Oh. Wow. I love it. I'm gonna try again with a slightly different recipe. But this may be the one. And I've already cut into it. I'll just do it again. Ooh. Oh. I am going to do it again because the icing isn't as smooth as I want. Not for me, 25th. And of course the decoration is, well, leaves much to be desired. If this is wrong, then I don't want to be right. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll do a chocolate one. I'll see you very, very soon. Very soon. Teddy pies. Peace and love. See ya. Hey, I just wanted to let you know I actually made a way better cake when you weren't looking. So, I'm going to show you. Look at the icing. Look at the 25. I'm just sorry you couldn't see it. This is the final cake. Okay, bye.